go.
Welcome in. Happy Tuesday on our end here. Today is Network Plus Day, so if you are planning on taking the certification, do stop on by. The Wasted Genius. Whoa. What a name. Please don't hesitate to answer the question. Okay. No takers yet? All right. Which of the following steps in the troubleshooting methodology comes after using a top to bottom examination of the OS? Oh God, we have to do that right. Examination of the OSI model to determine cost.
Cause.
Not cost. Which of the following steps in troubleshooting methodologies comes after using a top to bottom examination? Top to bottom. Okay. To determine cause. Okay, so to cause as to what happened, right?
Okay.
All right. So if you're testing what happened
after using a top.
I'm between A and D.
Okay. So.
Okay.
So which troubleshooting methodology comes after using the top to bottom examination of the OSI model to determine cost? So
what does the top to bottom mean?
So with the OSI model, remember there's multiple layers.
Okay.
Right? So we have you can use the all people seems to need data processing from the top layer all the way down, or you can use please do not throw sausage pizza away, which is from the bottom up. Right? And the OSI model is actually ideal when it comes to figuring out what went wrong, or determine the cause of an issue.
Okay.
Right. So it says that has been established.
Okay.
So now what would be the next step?
I was nobody.
Yeah. So we know that Comptia has the troubleshooting methodology, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's 7 steps.
Okay.
It start off with identifying the problem.
Okay.
Right. So if a user calls and says that, hey, I'm having issue with my internet, right? You just don't jump into fixing the issue.
Okay.
Right? You first of all have to
identify the problem.
Okay. To make sure that the problem is legit or even exists.
Okay.
Right? The second step is to establish a theory of probable cause.
Okay.
So now the user might say that, hey, I'm unable to get on the internet, right? There are so many issues in between, right? So now the second step is to establish a theory of probable cause, right? So one of the theory that you may come up with would be, I don't think this user is actually typing the right URL.
Okay.
Right? This user is not connected to the internet.
Okay.
Right. So those are all the theory of probable cause that you think might be the issue.
Okay.
The next step is to test each of the theory.
Okay.
Right. So now the first theory was I don't think this user is actually typing the right the right URL. So now you're going to test that one.
Okay.
If you realize that the user is actually typing the right URL, you go to your next theory, which is the user is not connected to a Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Right. So you test all those
to see
theory. Right. So that's the third step. Right. The first one is identify the problem. Second one is establish a theory of probable cause. The third one we test the theory to determine cause, and the fourth one is establish a plan of action. So once you go through, you test all those theory of probable cause, and you realize that the issue is the user is not connected to the internet. The next step is to establish a plan of action. How are you going to attack this specific issue, right? Sometimes you might have to go to the store and buy a new Wi-Fi box, right?
Okay.
So it depends. You have to establish a establish a
That's
plan
PhD.
of action, right?
Okay.
Number 5 is implement the solution, right? So once you establish your plan, the next step is to implement the solution. So you establish the plan, you went to the store, you bought the new Wi-Fi, and you implement it.
Okay.
The 6th step is to verify full functionality.
Okay.
Once you fix the whole entire issue, you have to make sure it's working before you leave, right? And then now the last step will be document the findings, right?
Okay.
So those are the troubleshooting methodologies,
the
right?
OSI model.
So now it's saying that they've already used the OSI model top-bottom approach to determine the cause. So they know what exactly the issue is.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Porter, I see your question. I'm just gonna have him finish, and then I have him answer your question. I know you've been waiting for a minute, so just give me 1 second when he's done with the question.
Yeah. So they've determined what the cause of the issue now, right? So now, what do you think the next step would be, right? I mean, using the top-down approach of the OSI model, it's a little confusing, right?
Yeah.
But either ways, it's saying that they've determined what the cause is.
Okay.
So now, in your case, what would be the next thing to do?
After you determine the cause?
Yeah, exactly. You know exactly what the cause is.
You
what
test
the
your
issue
theory.
is.
No?
You test your theory.
Yeah.
Because remember, this is you already determine what the cause is.
So you already know the theory, the side effects. Also, establish a plan of action.
Establish a plan of action. Okay, because you know, you know what the issue is now.
Okay.
So the next step you are saying is to establish a plan of action.
Okay.
That is the answer that you're going for.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
What's the answer?
The answer is B.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you then. Thank you, Red Pill. You were the only one that answered. PhD said Raymond the Go. Okay, so welcome in. Let me do my preamble. This is Tech Talk with Masako. Every day of the week is a different certification. This is curated for people breaking newly into IT, or if you're already in IT and you're planning on taking a certification. We ask that you stop on by, ask your questions, and answer the questions as well. It's supposed to be just the IT study room. So today is Tuesday on our end. So Tuesday is Network Plus. Tomorrow, Wednesday is Linux Plus. Thursday, Security Plus. Friday, Cloud Plus. Saturday, AWS Cloud Practitioner. Sunday, AZ 900. Porter, what did you use to study for this specific one or for all his certifications? He has over 30 plus certifications, including CSSP and all the AWS certifications. So are you referring to this one specifically? Please do elaborate. So the answer was B, by the way.
Yeah, the answer was B.
You okay? Your allergies?
Yeah, a little, but I'm fine.
Okay. All right, welcome in. If you're not following, follow.
This is a little lengthy of a question, but yeah, it's still realistic.
Okay. It doesn't look lengthy.
Oh, really?
No.
I mean the answer options are.
Oh, okay.
But go ahead.
Which of the following would an advisory do while conducting an evil
adversary?
Oh, adversary. Oh, wow. What did I say?
I mean, probably
okay.
the same thing.
Which of the following would an adversary do while conducting an evil twin attack? Oh, hey, Manny. Hey, David. Welcome in. You guys, I was stuck here trying to answer the question by myself. For this one, and if he has anything in general that helps for study for multiple choice. Oh, for this one, how did you plan for this one when you were taking the certification?
Oh, I mean,
it's gonna say Udemy.
I mean, there's other platforms out there, right? But network specifically, yeah, Udemy would be ideal.
Udemy.
CBT Nugget is also good as well.
Are you familiar
with
those
and I think Professor Messer also has. I think his is free on YouTube as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his is free on YouTube as well. And try to use those platforms that at the end of the day they have some sort of exams questions, right?
Oh, okay. Like mock exams.
Mock exams, yes,
okay.
yes.
Right.
Some of them don't have it. Some of them have it at the bottom or the last.
Okay, awesome.
The last session here.
Okay, cool. All right. So what's the answer?
The answer will be A.
Yeah, it was unanimous.
Yeah, trick user into using an AP, which is access point, wireless access point,
Okay.
with an SSID, right? That is identical to a legitimate network. So similar to going to Starbucks and trying to connect to the Wi-Fi, right?
Okay.
So evil twin is basically someone else was setting up a Wi-Fi access point with the same name. Right?
Okay. To get your information, I'm assuming.
It
Or to
depends.
inspire you.
It depends. But
Okay.
evil twin is this way, right? Tricks you to connect to a specific access point.
Okay.
Right. Someone would have said D.
But nobody said D though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, D might be what an answer option.
Choice? Okay.
Why? Because the evil twin, you can use evil twin to perform this task. You can.
Is that the same thing as antitoxin or same?
Exactly, man in the middle attack, right?
Oh, okay.
But that is not the ideal use of evil twin, right? The A is the actual correct answer.
Okay.
But you can perform man in the middle using evil twin, right?
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, so PhD saying so A or D?
So it's A, actually A.
A, okay, the answer is A.
Well, someone might be using evil twin, but they might not be performing man in the middle.
Okay.
Right? So it's not always. So you can't just say that is the answer, right?
Okay.
But evil twin is what? Is A. Always trick user into connecting to another Wi-Fi SSID that is identical to a legitimate network.
Okay, got it. Welcome in. I'm not sure, Brian, if you're still there. This is Tech Talk Room and Sakura, aka the IT Study Room. This is keyword for people breaking newly into IT, or if you're already in IT and you're planning on taking a certification, we ask that you stop on by, ask your questions, and answer the question. There's highly educated people in the chat. This is Raymond. Jennifer. Raymond has all those certifications up there, over 30 plus certifications. I think more than 15 years in IT. But what is it? CSSP, all his AWS certification, and some of the Comptia up there, and still counting. It's just an expensive hobby. But today is Network Plus. Wednesday is Linux Plus. Thursday is Security Plus. Thursday praise. You can come on Thursday, but Thursday Security Plus, Friday Cloud Plus, Saturday AWS Cloud Practitioner, and then Sundays AZ 900. Please, if you have any questions, because there's highly educated people in the chat, most of them know the answers, so don't let them bully you. If you think it's something else, or if you have a question, please do ask it. They will answer you as well. How do you prepare for Security Plus?
I mean, if you
Oh, you have boot camps on Thursdays. What time is your boot camp? Wait, you're on boot camp on Thursday, but for Security Plus? But hold on. Hi, Trevor. Trevor, we are in the East Coast, but depending on who's looking for us, you can find us in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, sometimes Virginia. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, for Security Plus, I mean, if you have some sort of if you have some sort of networking and Linux background, that is fine, right? But however, if you don't have those two, I advise getting some sort of knowledge in those two before you move on to Security Plus. I mean, similar concept. Use Udemy or use CBT Network, right? I mean, some people just like videos. Other people like reading books. So it depends on which one you like, right? But yeah, and try to, especially with Udemy, try to get those courses that have the questions or exams, mock exams, right? In the at the end of the video, right? Try to get those ones to see how prepared you are.
All right, so they already answered the apologies. Hi, it's from Spain. A network administrator is troubleshooting a connection between two switches that is experiencing intermittent errors. The administrator needs to determine which port on the remote switch the faulty cable is connected to. Which of the following is the best tool to use to identify the error? Do you need a second?
No, okay.
Okay. Oh, plus, what do you call it? Our full video will be on YouTube. Okay, same name right behind me. My sister, I think, where was my sister? No, she went to Portugal. I was going to say she went to Spain, but she went to Portugal. Security Plus is on Thursdays. 8:30 Eastern time. Okay. So Monday, Comptia A Plus, Tuesdays, Network Plus, Wednesdays, Linux Plus, Thursday, Security Plus, Friday, Cloud Plus. But he says that you can praise. You can find it on security for the Security Plus. You can either watch YouTube, Udemy, or CBT Nugget. All right. So we have B, we have C, the answer choices, and I think I saw A in there. So what's the answer?
B, C. Okay, so B.
B, C, A. You okay? You want to get up for a second?
No, I'm okay.
You sure? You want to get your first?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, allergies.
Probably. So the answer would be. Okay. Which part? Okay. So the answer would be B.
B.
Yeah, LLDP, Linked Layer Discovery Protocol. So,
yes, praise on YouTube. Okay, anti-toxic.
So this is the scenario. This is the scenario. We have two switches, right? And then now, okay, two switches that is experiencing intermittent error. Okay, so need to determine which port on the remote switch the faulty cable is connected to, right? So yeah, so now you have two switches, right? You have cables connecting from one switch to the next, right? So they want to verify which port, right? So let's say you are on this switch, right? From this switch, you want to determine which port on the remote switch, which is the bottom here, is having the issue, right? The command or the protocol to use is the LLDP, right? So LLDP, what it does is it tells you information about what? About devices that are connected to a specific port on the other end, right? Mm-hmm. So let's say you're on this switch and you are connected to, this is connected to port 5, right? And on the other end, this cable is connected to port 7 on the other switch, right? By logging into this switch, when you run LLDP, it tells you exactly what port the other side of the cable is connected to on the other end, without you going to the other remote end to view where it's connected to, right? So LLDP, right? Cisco have Cisco specific. I think it's CDP, right? When you run show CDP.
You okay?
Yeah, show CDP neighbor on Cisco devices. It tells you the same information, right?
Okay. All right. Anti-toxic says used by switches to exchange info about each other. Yep. And then the PhD says not familiar with LLPD. What is it?
Yeah, Linked Layer Discovery Protocol. So it's a command that you can run on what? On a switch that tells you information about what? The other switch that is connected to this specific switch, right? Without you walking or going to the other switch to see what port is connected to, right? So that is LLDP. LLDP is generic, right? It's used on all switches, right? Okay. However, CDP performs the same task. However, is Cisco specific.
Praise is asking, which window do you use to run it? Linux?
Which one?
Which windows do you use to run it? Linux?
No. This will be Cisco iOS. Alright, so basically Cisco command line. So once you log into a switch, you have the option of the Cisco iOS or whatever. Most of the time it will be Linux. At the end of the day, it's Linux, right? Yeah, most network appliances runs on Linux.
True Heal Therapy also said the NXOS 2.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, by the end of the day, it's Linux that is run underneath.
Okay. Yeah. All right, welcome in. If you're not following, follow. As he goes to the next question, Praise is asking, can it be run
on Metasploit? Ooh, I don't know.
Does anybody know?
I haven't. No, I don't know.
The experienced people?
Yeah, I haven't tried that before, so.
You haven't, okay. Has anybody else tried it on Metasploit? What is Metasploit?
It's basically a hacking tool. Okay. It has, different types of modules that you can use for hacking.
Okay. Okay, got it. All right. Welcome in. Welcome in. If you not follow. This is Tech Talk Room and Sacco. Every day of the week is a different certification. This is curated for people breaking newly into IT, or if you're already in IT and you're planning on taking a certification, we ask that you stop on by, ask your questions, and answer the questions as well. Knowledge does matter. Antitoxin. Today is Network Plus. Tomorrow is what's tomorrow? Wednesday, Linux Plus. Thursday, Security Plus. Friday, Cloud Plus. Saturday, AWS Cloud Practitioner. Sunday, AZ 900. So if you're not following, follow. This is Raymond. That's all his certifications up there. Over 30 plus certification, including all, you see it, right? All right. Praise says you can ping it on Metasploit or only on net. Can you ping on Metasploit or only on Linux?
No, you can ping using Metasploit. Yeah, it has so many modules. Yeah, you can ping using that.
All right. Somebody. Lips said salute to you. I don't know what you were explaining, but hey, is it Tra or Trey? Is it for travel? Welcome in. Okay, you didn't change the question.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's find the next question. But anyway, full video will be on YouTube right behind Trey. Okay. Welcome in. Full video will be on YouTube. Same thing. If you're planning on taking the certification, please do watch it. What else? Oh, there's also somebody asked earlier, I forgot. Burp Suite. I like Burp Suite for pen testing. Is there
no, it's good. I mean, there's the other ones out there as well, but Burp Suite too. So
last night was what? A plus. Last night was A plus. Yeah, A plus is fun. I find A plus fun. I can say A plus is a lot of fun. But once we get to the network and the Linux and
I mean, remember, A plus is most of the questions will be things that you've seen or performed before, right?
Yeah, it's relatable. It is. Which of the following is a difference between EOL and EOS? End of life and end of service, right?
Yes, I usually support, but end of support.
Okay.
But I'm not sure if it's used interchangeably.
Okay.
Right.
Of course. Security Plus is on Thursday, praise. Don't forget to stop by. Okay.
So which one do you think?
I still don't know the difference. Okay. I'm waiting for people to answer. Okay, Toxin said A. All right. No problem. Praise. Can't wait to see you there. 8:30 Eastern time, okay? All right, so we have A, we have B. I think I'm going to say A. End of life discontinues the product but may offer support. EOS replaces free support with subscription model. EOS only applies to... No, that's not true. C is not true. D is not true. Yeah, we're both Ghanaians, actually. What gave me away? Is it the accent? Is it the eyes? Is it the high cheekbones? Which one? All right, what's the answer?
Yeah, so the answer will be A.
Okay.
Right. End of life discontinues the product but may offer support.
Okay.
Right.
I'm a Niger. Or Yoruba, Igbo, which one? So the answer was A, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, somebody said B. Why wasn't that B?
Igbo. End of support replaces free support with a subscription model. No, it doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't replace free support with subscription.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. As he goes to the next question. The pencil's looking for us, but you can find us in the East Coast, either in New York, Connecticut, New Jersey, sometimes Virginia. Went a few times in Texas, but nobody's counted. Are you in New Jersey? Oh, not too far. Not too far at all. Are you in IT already? Praise. If you are, what do you do? Are you trying to break into IT now? Oh, you're hoping to take the Security Plus. Okay, would that be your first certification? Yes. Oh. Okay.
First, okay.
Are you in school for IT? Or do you have experience in it already? All right. A company is purchasing a 40 gigabytes broadband connection service from an
It should be gigabits per second. But yeah.
Okay, gigabits per second. Broadband connection servers from an ISP. Which of the following should most likely be configured on the 10G switch to take advantage of the new service? Sounds like A.
Sounds like A. Okay.
But I don't know why. It just looks right. Oh, you're doing a boot camp. Oh, okay. Got it.
So I mean, as part of the boot camp, I mean, probably they might teach some sort of networking. And
yeah,
Linux.
Okay, so are you leaving? Why is your screen off?
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Are you? Oh, you have a master's in philosophy. Wow. Okay. So I was about to say. So are you leaving with the boot camp with or hi Yabafai? Are you leaving the boot camp with Network Plus? Or you're just going straight to Security Plus? Nathan, yes, he has his CSSP already up there. Is he certified to endorse? I'm like, yeah. Are you planning on taking it? Or you were looking for somebody to endorse you? I know that part of it is very hard.
I know.
It's very hard. But if you're looking for somebody, I don't know if he'll do it, but I'm sure he would.
I mean, I have to test you first.
He's going to have to test you first. Okay. All right. What's the answer?
Okay. So, yeah. So, the answer will be D, right?
D.
So, it's saying that a company is purchasing a 40 gig bandwidth from the internet service provider. Mm-hmm. Which of the following should most likely be configured on the 10 gig switch, right? So now,
I mean, I'm not in IT.
One of the things that most beginners or people that want to get into IT or those that don't know what IT is in general, right, is specifically with internet, right? We know that some internet service providers nowadays can provide 1 gig of internet, right? Some can do 5 gig, right? It depends. That is residential. Commercial, they can go higher, right? But what most users don't realize is if you pay 1 gig of internet speed with your internet service provider, you have to make sure that every single device in your network or in your home is capable of 1 gig. Okay. Even including the cable. If you get a specific cable, it wouldn't be able to carry 1 gig of internet. It wouldn't. So you have to make sure you have the correct cable. You have to make sure you have the correct switch. This switch is, I think it's 100 megabits. It's fast Ethernet, 100 megabits. So now, if I have this switch and I pay for 1 gig of internet, guess what? I'm going to get 100 megabits of speed because this is the bottleneck. So you have to make sure the switch is capable of doing 1 gig, the cable is capable of doing 1 gig, your laptop itself, right? The network interface card or the wireless network interface card has to be capable of 1 gig of speed, right? It has to be. So if not, then you're just wasting your time, right? You call your internet service provider, asking them that, hey, I'm paying for, I don't know, $200-$300 a month for 1 gig, but I'm only getting 100 megabits per second.
Who's paying $300 for internet?
I mean, it depends, right? So you have to make sure every device as well is able to perform at that specific speed.
Okay.
Right?
Lone Ranger said D, you have to bundle 4 links. What is that? What does it mean, 4 links?
So that is link aggregation. So now it's 40 gig of speed that they are getting from the internet service provider. However, the devices the switch that they have only does 10 gig. So meaning they are losing 30 gig. Okay. Right? Okay. So now in order for you to take advantage, you have to connect 4 different cables.
Oh, okay. So because it's 4, okay, got it.
Right? So that is the link aggregation. So basically bundling multiple cable as one virtual unit.
Okay.
Right, so although this is 10 gig, 10 gig, 10 gig, you bundle 4, now you can take advantage of the entire 40 gig from your internet service provider.
Okay.
Right. So yeah, so that is it. Hope that makes sense.
Hi Lego Maniac. Lego Maniac says jumbo frames or you're not going to pass a gig.
No, you don't need jumbo frame.
No, I think he already said the answer was D. Though. Okay. I don't know if he did say that, but let me go back and see. We do Comptia A+ on Monday, so welcome in. If you're not following, follow. Every day of the week is a different certification. Today is Tuesday, so Tuesday is Network Plus. Wednesday is Linux Plus. Thursday Security Plus. Friday Cloud Plus. Saturday AWS Cloud Practitioner. Sunday AZ 900. Monday Comptia A+. However, what did I say? Oh, we finished core 1. We're in core 2. But full videos of the ones we did is on YouTube, just in case you want to catch that. Okay, so Lone Ranger says you cannot do jumbo frames. That was what he was trying to say.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. All
right, because I know he said D. All right, as he goes to the next question, if I didn't read your question, please bring it back. Apologies, I didn't see it, but I have to scroll back. It would be easier if you say it again. But yeah, so this is Raymond. I'm Jennifer. I'm not into IT. Like I don't have any certifications. This is all his thing. I'm just here because if we don't do this, he's gonna try to teach me, and I don't want to learn it. So that's just really what it is. So yeah. So welcome in. Okay, I don't see any questions. All right. All right. Following the troubleshooting methodology, a technician implements a solution that resolves the reported issue. Which of the following should the technician do next? Is this the don't throw the sausage piece away thing still?
No, it's the troubleshooting methodology.
Oh, I think you need some fix.
I'm okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
His allergies. Always. What's the difference between the troubleshooting methodology and the OSI model?
I mean, the OSI model is used heavily in the second step, which is establish a theory of probable cause.
Okay.
In order for you to determine, okay, I think it might be this issue, I think it might be that issue, you need the OSI model.
Okay.
Right? So you can start off with saying that, okay, I think the issue might be on the application layer, right? Or it might be on the physical layer, meaning there's a hardware issue.
Okay.
Right? So you use that OSI model to establish the theory.
Got it. Okay. It looks like unanimously A. Don't let them bully you. If you don't think it's A, please do say what your answer is, okay? What disciplines did you use for your CSSP endorsement? What disciplines?
Oh, yeah. Because they have, I think, 4 domains.
Okay.
I don't remember the exact domains, but I think I used, I have to look it up. I think I used software development. I used, I think, vulnerability. I used security engineering. Yeah, probably I have to look at the domain.
Did you whisper that?
Yeah, I don't remember the yeah.
Okay.
But I think I had probably 5 or 6.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 or 6.
Is the answer A?
Yeah, the answer is A. Document the findings, right? The solution has been resolved, and then the next step is to document the finding.
All right, Nathan is trying to get you to do CSSP. What was the hardest?
The hardest,
what are you looking for?
The CSSP book.
You want me to get it for you?
Yeah, try that.
Nathan, today's not CSSP, Nathan. Actually, we don't do CSSP here, but.
Alright, so yeah, answer is A. Let me try to more like root cause analysis. What do you mean by more like root cause analysis?
Yeah, this is the textbooks that Raymond reads, just so you know. There's a couple of
I
these
don't really
textbooks.
read. But anyways,
I should show you. There's highlights everywhere.
Alright, let's.
There's post-its everywhere.
Okay, so the domains, let's just, let me paste the next
Please
question
go to the
before
next
I
question. More like, what did Emmanuel mean by more like root cause
Yeah,
analysis?
that's what I was asking. I don't know.
Welcome in. If you're not following, follow. Every day of the week is a different certification. This is curated for people breaking newly into IT. Today is Tuesday, so Tuesday is Network Plus. Tomorrow, Wednesday is Linux Plus. Thursday, Security Plus. Friday, Cloud Plus. Saturday, AWS Cloud Practitioner. Sunday, AZ 900. This is Raymond. I'm Jennifer. Raymond is the IT person. I'm just here to chit chat with you all. So he has all his AWS certifications. So on Saturday, he wears his golden jacket from AWS because he's not taking it outside, or maybe just to other AWS events. And then, yeah, so if you want to follow. And then full video will be on YouTube as well, okay? Right now, he's going to put the question on and answer Nathan.
Okay, so the domain security and risk management, that's the first domain. Second one is asset security. Third domain is security architecture and engineering.
Okay.
Fourth one is communication and networking, network security, identity and access, security assessment and testing, security operations, and software development. So yeah, I used what's the pen?
You want a pen?
I used software development, security. I used security operations, which is SOC analyst type of role. I use obviously communication network security, and then security architecture and engineering.
Okay.
Yeah, I think those are the ones that I used.
Anti-toxin. AWS is killing you. Which one? Which cert is killing you?
Oh, so which one is the difficult?
Nathan also said network equals security. Don't let them fool you.
Network or security.
Did I read the question? Okay. Why you find which one is the hardest? Which of the following traffic type does the DHCP discover request from PC issue? Okay, majority saying A, but please, which one is the hardest?
So it depends. It depends. I mean, it depends on your experience, right? Because they have multiple domains, right? So I've been a SOC analyst before, so domain 7, which is security operation, wasn't that difficult. I've been a software developer as well, so that is not an issue. Domain 8. I
can tell you what he found difficult.
Which one?
He was saying that the mindset of how the CSSP is what he found difficult.
Okay.
Not the technicality, because
exactly.
he's technical.
Exactly.
But the mindset of thinking like a manager was what he found difficult.
You're right, yeah.
Because that's what he told me. But clearly he don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember. But yeah, so that is it. It's not really, it's not really a technical type of certification, right? But if you have that knowledge, it's helpful, right? Yeah, by the end of the day, you have to think like a manager, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it's not all about just fixing the issue as a technician, right? Or engineer.
All right. What's the answer?
Yeah, that's it. So the answer is what? A, broadcast, right? DHCP, Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol, right? It's the protocol that allows devices on the network to obtain IP address dynamically, right? So anytime you connect your laptop to an access point, right? The access point is configured with DHCP in such a way that you don't have to manually type in or assign a static IP address on your device. You automatically get an IP address, right? And there's a whole process when it comes to DHCP, right? Similar to renting an apartment, right? There's a whole process to it, right? One of the process, the name of the process is DORA.
Okay, Liz.
DORA process, right? Discovery, offer, request, and accept, right? Discovery, offer, request, and accept, right? That's the DORA process. So if a device comes online, right, and the network is configured for DHCP, the first thing that your PC will do is perform the first step, which is discovery, right? Meaning once it comes online, it's going to just scream, right, or send a broadcast, meaning it goes to every device on the network saying that, hey, I'm new here, I need an IP address. Is anyone here called DHCP server, right? And the only device that replies back will be the DHCP server, right? And the DHCP server will say that, hey, I'm going to offer you this specific address, right? So DHCP sends the offer, and then now my PC would request that apartment number that was offered, right? And then now the DHCP server would accept the application, right?
And they get the keys.
Exactly. Right, and they're probably a homeowner now. But anyway, so that's the process, right? So the discovery is a broadcast, right? And that's what they were saying.
Okay.
Right? The discover or discovery request.
What's the broadcast? Right? Okay. Zanius said, "You've been working with technology since the dumb days of this is the days of dumb terminals. Awesome to see how it's changed." Well, welcome in.
Yeah, it keeps changing every single day.
Don't get him started. This is why he takes so many certifications, so he can stay afloat. But yeah, I'm glad to see that it's changed. Oh, hi Reboot, aka Ken. Ken said, "Can you explain the rest of the answers, please?"
Okay, so we have unicast. So unicast is a communication, one-to-one communication, right? Broadcast is one to many, right? One to many. Come again.
Yeah.
Multicast is one to I don't remember the actual name. To a few.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Let me actually look it up.
Okay, so right? Look it up.
Yeah.
And then what is anycast?
So we have one to one, which is unicast. We have one to many, which is multicast. Yeah. Okay. So anycast is it's one to the nearest. Is that it?
ES.
ES. Okay. No. Nearest. Nearest many or nearest multi. But
what kind of verbiage is that? Nearest many?
Yeah. So I mean I don't remember then. Yeah. Nearest is a multiple recipients. Oh.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying many, but multiple recipients.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, please. Okay, so Lone Ranger says unicast is one to one. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
PhD said unicast often causes connection failures. Oh, okay.
Okay.
So all right. So then, anycast does it? But you kind of didn't explain it though. Okay. So broadcast is one to many.
Broadcast.
And then anycast is one to multiple servers. Multiple what?
I mean, multiple devices. That doesn't have to be servers.
Okay.
Yeah, multiple devices.
Okay. Zania says the way I remember is multicast, and it's like a TV channel. One broadcast, many TV watching, same show.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good one. Hey, Secre. Okay. Ken, does that make sense? If not, please let him know, because he's gonna explain it. But welcome in. If you're not following, follow. This is Tech Talk with Sakura. Every day of the week is a different certification. Curated for people. Okay. Ken gives a thumbs up. All right. Curated for people breaking newly into IT. Or if you're already in IT and you plan on taking a certification, we ask that you stop on by, ask your questions, and answer the questions as well. There's no such thing as a dumb question in this side of town, only because we are all learning. But today is Tuesday, so Tuesday's Network Plus, Wednesday's Linux Plus, Thursday Security Plus, Friday Cloud Plus, Saturday AWS Cloud Practitioner, Sunday AZ 900. Ken. No, not Ken. Anti-Toxic says Solution Architect Associates is the first AWS that you're taking. So what's making it hard if you're still there? What's making it hard?
I mean, my recommendation is to start with the cloud practitioner, right? To familiarize yourself with the terms and the services before you dive into solution architect. I mean, I've seen people that have dived straight to solution architect and it works, but now you have to know the keywords, the terms, the services, and then you add in configuration as part of your learning as well, right? Which is a lot. But I mean, we have smart people out there, so it's possible.
Anti-toxic. Are you still there? Happy Coleman. Hi. The answer was A, right? It was A.
Yes. Okay. Yes, the answer is A.
Okay, so Ken was thinking, I think I was thinking I should.
Yeah.
Raymond believes in building foundation. But are you in school? Are you at work? Is somebody are you paying out of pocket? That's what I'm trying to ask. Or
Yeah.
somebody's gonna help you.
I mean, that is an
I hope they give you 50%.
consideration, right?
Yeah, it is, because not
Yeah.
everybody has jobs or schools that's going to pay half.
Actually,
Oh,
yeah, I think it might be a good out of pocket. Okay, so now I think it would be a good. You should actually start with the cloud practitioner, right? Because I think the cloud practitioner is like $75.
oh,
And with AWS, any certificate, if you pass one certification, the next certification you're automatically going to get 50% off. So now paying $75 versus paying the entire
okay.
100 and something for a solution architect, I'd rather pay the 75 and then get 50%.
But what if, God forbid, if you take the first one because you're trying to be cheap and then you fail?
I mean, you wouldn't fail.
I'm not praying you fail.
So now,
you're gonna pass.
why would you fail the least one and then now pass the difficult one?
Got it.
Anyways.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put the next question on while I read it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, with every single certification, 50% till you're done. But yeah,
that's awesome.
It is awesome.
Okay. As he goes to the next question, David, I see your question. I'm gonna once he posted it, and I'll say it to him. Okay. But welcome in. If you're not following, follow. Oh, I forgot. I was thinking. Okay. There's so many services to learn. Yeah.
Yeah. So many. So yeah, I think you should just.
Okay. David it was the same question. Sorry, David. David says, how did you prepare for cloud practitioner and solution architect?
Cloud practitioner specifically, it's all about memorizing the services, right?
So how did you prepare?
I mean, it's the same thing that I use, right? Udemy, and this guy, Tutorial Dojo.
Dojo.
He does well with giving you the study guide, right? He does well with study guides. So yeah.
PhD, me too. Me too.
Yeah, he does well with the study guide, and and what I did is I printed those study guides and then used it as a book.
Did you throw them out? I was going to show you.
I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, just print them out as a book, go over. Because remember, the cloud practitioner is more of the services and cloud terms and keywords, right? So memorization using cloud practitioner or to pass the cloud practitioner certification is highly recommended because they wouldn't ask you for any specific configuration, right?
Okay. All right. Do they have a retake pricing? Does AWS have retake pricing? Like, do they do the take twos and stuff?
AWS?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll probably have to double check. I don't know. I didn't do I don't have to retake it, but I don't know.
He's trying to brag.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying.
Right.
But yeah, I have to double check.
Okay, but it's a good question because I haven't heard you say it either because you say it a lot for Comptia, but I haven't heard you say it for AWS. All right. Which of the following is I read it already, right? No, which of the following is concerned with guaranteed availability of a cloud resource? We have B, we have C. Okay, majority is B's, and then one C. I'm gonna say B.
Yeah, so the answer is B. Which of the following concerned with availability in the cloud? So yeah, SLA, right? Service level agreement.
Okay.
Right. That would be the answer.
What's B? I mean, what's
B,
C?
Yeah, C is mean time between failure. I think it's also kind of so you say before failure. And most of the time it's a lifespan, right, of a device, right? So example was the light bulb, right? Usually light bulb they say, let's say 15,000 hours. Okay. So that is the mean time between a
failure. Okay. Ooh.
Yeah, so it's between. Okay.
Lone Ranger says, service level agreement. Is it service level agreement?
SLA, yeah.
It's service level agreement.
Yeah, availability, yeah.
Okay.
So now it's similar to your internet service provider, right? They are guarantee you that, hey, you're going to have internet access for 99% of the time, right? If they don't meet that SLA, then they have to give you some sort of credit, right?
Okay.
So yeah, so guarantee availability of resources. Well, in this case, cloud resources, yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
But which one do you think it would be then? What's his name?
Lone Ranger.
Yeah,
Lone Ranger. I don't know if he answered this one. The acronyms are annoying.
Yeah, I mean it's part of it. And if you get to the job field, you're going to use the same acronyms, right? So you might as well get used to it now.
I didn't see Lone Ranger's answer, but I think that makes sense though. All right, welcome in. Oh, also we try to be on for an hour.
Yeah. Oh, how many?
50 minutes. That's what I'm reminding you.
Yeah.
We have 10 more minutes left. Until we get to security, and then, because Raymond likes himself some security. But welcome in. What do you need?
No.
Okay. Welcome in. Welcome in. If you're not following, follow. Antitoxin. You're not following. If you're not following, follow. Every day of the week is a different certification. This is catered for people breaking newly into IT, or if you're already in IT and you're planning on taking a certification. We ask that you stop on by, ask your questions, and answer the questions. There are no such thing as a dumb question here. All I ask is that you're respectful to the people in the chat and to us here, because there's highly educated people in the chat. We have somebody that was doing IT when terminals were there, and then yesterday I think we had a retiree in the chat too. So again, they're highly educated people and they love to share knowledge as well. Okay. What else? This is Raymond. That's all his certifications up there. Yes, it's a lot of certifications, but it's really just a nerd with a. Well, he says he's not a nerd, but is a guy that likes to learn. So if you're not following, follow. Full video will be on YouTube. All right, which of the following panels would be best to facilitate a central termination point for all network cables on the floor of a company building? Which of the following panels would be the best to facilitate a central terminal? Patch panel? Oh, is patch a panel? Is patch supposed to be a panel?
I mean, patch is a panel.
Oh, I thought patch means a patch. When you talk about they issue a patch in the service when they have.
Yeah, you're going to see those type of, because you would hear one acronym or keyword, and it's completely different on the other end, right?
Yeah, because
switch port versus service port. It's two different things, right? But yeah,
that confused me because I thought patch was when you issue a patch to fix
exactly, which is also true, right?
Okay. Well, yeah. All right. David, can I use Tutorial Dojo and Udemy for Solution Architect?
Yes. I mean, actually, with Tutorial Dojo, he has Solution Architect specifically. He has video and the study materials. So, and then also he has practice exams or simulations as well. So yeah, I mean, with the Solution Architect, you can even forget Udemy and just use Tutorial Dojo. Yeah, he has Solution Architect. Yeah, the video and the study guide. So you can do that.
All right. We have A. I don't see anybody else that said anything different. Yeah. But okay, is A the answer?
Yeah, A is the answer. I mean, I don't think everything else here is a panel.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think anything else here is a panel.
Oh,
right?
Okay.
Uninterruptible power supply. It's not a panel, right? Main distribution frame. It's not a panel. Server rack. It's not a panel, right? But it's a big of a question, but this will still allow me to pass since I know that the only panel is what? Patch. So patch, for those that don't know what patch panel is, this is a patch panel. I mean this is an older version. There's different type of patch panel. So now so basically this is a termination point or
Long Ray just said that. Patch panel is the termination point to connect patch cables.
Yeah. Right? So now especially if you work in an organization, right? Usually you will see that there's a wall jack in every room, right? Those wall jacks comes from a patch panel, right? So they all terminate at the patch panel, right? So that's what they are saying, right? Hope that makes sense.
Danish is the same with protocol names. I always get them mixed up.
Exactly. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. Any other questions? If not, let's move on to the next question. I think we have probably like 2 more questions to go.
All right, welcome in. Full video will be on YouTube. Tomorrow, please do join 8:30 Linux. Okay, Linux takes forever. It's quite a hard concept to grasp my mind around, but apparently you need to take Linux serious if you want to be taken serious in the IT world. 8:30 Eastern time. So we've been on for about close to an hour now. So whatever time that is for you.
T-1.
And so Taxa, where are you watching us from? What is your
I
key?
said, yeah.
Your screen. Okay. What did I read? Oh, Texas.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Texas.
Okay. Well, yeah. So
Texas.
we're on the East Coast here. I'm familiar with it. I worked with a. Oh, okay.
Oh, which one?
PhD is familiar with what you showed.
The patch. Okay,
yeah,
okay,
I worked
okay.
with a wire
Nice.
harness tech.
Nice.
Wire harness tech. Wow. That
Oh, really?
Sounds
That's a
really,
unique name.
sounds dangerous. That's what it sounds like. Which of the following is most commonly associated with many systems sharing one IP address in the public IP address space? Okay, we have B.
Yeah. I mean, this. I don't think it's a confusion of a question, but it's a good question.
Okay, because I'm trying to figure out what's the difference between B and D.
B and D, okay.
All right, so we have B, but the way you're saying it's a confusing question. I'm thinking it's not B.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's the answer?
The answer would be. Oh, so we have B, B, okay. The answer would be A.
A? Yeah. Oh, you have to explain because they don't like this
I
one.
know.
Okay. Don't mimic me.
Yeah.
You mimic me.
I like this type of question. I love it.
So he can explain.
So
Rob.
So yeah. Yeah, the answer is A, by the way. It's A. P-A-T.
Okay.
Pat, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now with NAT, which is network address translation, is 1-to-1.
You forgot the E on one.
1-to-1.
Mm-hmm.
Mapping. Right? So with NAT, which is network address translation, when you subscribe to internet service, or from your internet service provider, they will give you one IP address.
Okay.
One public IP address. So in order for your device to communicate on the internet, you have to have public IP.
Okay.
Internally in your home, you use private IP.
Okay.
Right? So now, if you have, remember, you now have one public IP address that is provided by your internet service provider.
Okay.
However, you have so many devices in your home, right? They have to share that one IP to get on the internet.
Okay.
Right? In some way, shape, or form. With NAT, network address translation is 1-to-1. So now, if you have 10, 20, 100 million devices, we don't care. It's one device that will be able to get on the internet. That's it.
Okay.
But with PAT, which is port address translation, what it does is it will allow multiple devices to be able to share the same one single IP.
Okay.
And how does it do it? That's the question, right? So, network address translation. So let's say you have a private IP, which is 192.168.2.1, right? That is the public. This is internal, right? Map to your internet service provider IP. I don't know, 23.0.0.1, right? That is network address translation right here. One device will be able to map to your public IP, so only one device can access the internet. With port address translation, what it does is multiple devices can use the same IP address. So 2.1 and then now we have 2.2, we have 2.3.
Okay.
Right? It's going to map to
the devices.
to the public IP. So these are the devices. Right? It's going to map to this public IP here, 23. Just copy this. Right here, right here, right? However, this wouldn't work. So what PAT does, which is port address translation, is going to map it to a specific port, 6543, right? Would map to, I don't know, 5643, right? So now the port numbers are unique for every single device that is accessing the internet. So that will be 4. That will be 5. And then this one will also change to let's do 4 and let's do 5. Right? So for your iPad, which let's say iPad is this IP, for the iPad to send a request to Facebook account, it's going to use its IP and then assign a port to it, and it's going to forward it to the NAT will also do a translation from the public IP and then add a port number. So now you see that it's unique. So now when the information comes back in, right, the NAT will know that okay, this 5643 was for this specific device, right? So it sends the information directly to that device. But with NAT, it's 1-to-1. So you can't use multiple devices.
Okay.
Right. So I hope that makes sense.
So the answer was A.
Was A.
The anonymous would like to know, what is NAT64?
NAT64 is to translate from IPv4 to IPv6.
Okay.
That is IPv4 to IPv64. Yeah, or vice versa.
Okay. What he said.
Okay. Hope that makes sense.
And so Dr. said that was a good question indeed.
It is.
Then these are protocol ports?
No, these are non-standard protocol ports.
Oh.
Right? Yeah, non-standard protocol port. Right. The standard ones are, I think the well-known is 1024, right? 1024 is the well-known, but the designated port numbers, I think it ends with 3000 something ports. I'll probably have to verify, right? But yeah, it uses non-standard, right? So hope that makes sense. NAT is 1-to-1, which means one device will be able to connect. Right? Port is many, by using port numbers. Right?
Okay, good. Oh, well, welcome in. If you're not following, follow. So what to look out for in the question. Okay, so Danish would like to know what exactly, if this question was to ever pop up, am I answering your question right? What exactly should they look for to be able to know that this is PAT versus NAT?
Right here. Many systems sharing one IP. Many.
Okay.
Many. So many to one.
Okay.
1-to-1. So NAT is 1-to-1. PAT is many to 1.
Okay. So if it says many systems, then it's PAT. But if it says associated with one system,
one system,
okay,
that would be NAT, right? Some of the questions they wouldn't really specify many or okay.
Yeah.
They wouldn't. Some other questions they wouldn't specify many or 1-to-1. They wouldn't. So what they're going to do is they're going to take this out of it. You wouldn't see PAT, which means automatically the answer will be NAT.
Okay.
Right. So
okay,
keep that in mind.
But they would have NAT64, something like that in there.
They might have NAT64, right?
Okay.
So that is translating from IPv4 to IPv6, I believe.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Yeah, because it seems I wish you had do you have another question where like the answer will be NAT or something? Or
NAT? Ooh. Okay, let's try that. This
okay,
is
he's gonna find a question.
2, 3,
well, now
3.
they're gonna know the answer, but
No. 2, 2, 3.
Okay.
2, 3. All right. Let's try.
Is this the last question? We've been on for an hour.
Yeah. Let's do last question.
Okay, this is the last question.
PAT.
Welcome in. If you're not following, follow. Every day of the week is a different certification. This is curated for people breaking newly into IT. Or if you're already in IT and you're planning on taking a certification, we ask that you stop on by, ask your questions, and answer the questions as well. As you can tell, Raymond thrives in explaining these things to you. So please don't hesitate to ask your questions. Also, there's highly educated people in the chat. So if he doesn't get to it, somebody's bound to answer you in the chat. So today is Tuesday. So Tuesday's Network Plus, as we're doing here. Tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern Time, is going to be Linux Plus. Thursday, Security Plus. Friday, Cloud Plus. Saturday, AWS Cloud Practitioner. Sunday, AZ 900. And then Monday, again, Comptia Plus. This series has been going on for a couple of months. Eventually, it's going to end, and then we go into an intermediate one. I don't know what the intermediate one is. I really don't. I don't know what's intermediate in this IT world. So once that comes about, the questions will change a little bit.
Yeah, I don't have any.
You don't have any questions for that one?
I have like a few questions selected.
Okay.
So.
All right, no problem. So you want to do your last question then?
Yeah, let's do the
yes,
last question.
Rob. Yes, we have a YouTube. Same name, right behind me. So Tech Talk or River Sacre, the full video will be on there. It's really hard. Like, let me just tell you, it's really hard to get content out of Raymond. So, which is why we got to put the full there. So maybe eventually he'll get into the influencer spirit and do more content. But as of now, the full video is what you're gonna get on YouTube.
All right, last question coming here.
No problem.
Oh, this is good. All right, let's try this one. That's the last question.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Small.
There's more?
There is small. No, that should be it. Okay.
Hi, Seams. How are you? Seams would like to know, what certifications do you need for data engineering roles?
Oh, data engineering. I might give you the wrong information. You have to.
Oh, look up.
You have to look up the specific certification for that.
Does anybody in data engineering know?
Yeah, but data engineering, I know for sure you need Python to be specific, right? Python programming language. I think one of the languages that is also being used is it's R. R programming as well.
Like the letter R.
R, yeah.
Never heard you say that.
I know.
Oh.
So those two are, and then obviously SQL and all that type of database stuff.
Okay.
But I don't know any specific certification that.
Okay.
I probably have to look it up. I don't know.
All right. A network administrator needs to connect a department to a new network segment. They need to use DHCP server located on another network. Which of the following can the administrator use to complete this task? We have A, we have B, we have D, everything but C.
So we have A.
Mm-hmm. We have B.
A.
We have D.
Okay. All right. So the answer would be A. The answer would be
A.
IP helper, right?
Okay.
IP helper.
Mm-hmm.
Helper. So they have okay. They connected a new network segment, which means a new network, right? A new network. I thought I had a different switch.
I didn't take anything. Also, Anonymous says AWS and Azure have specific data engineer certifications.
They do. I took the AWS one, and the reason why I'm not recommending that is, the reason I didn't say anything is, with the AWS specific data certification, I don't think it gives you that strong foundation that you need for data engineering. It doesn't.
To be a data engineer.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Okay.
It
Just
doesn't.
the surface level.
It's specific to AWS.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't. So that's why I didn't really mention that.
Got it.
But
okay.
but I think there's other certification that would be a stronger candidate than taking just one data engineering.
Okay.
Or there's a whole vendor or body that deals with data engineering certification, right? That would be an ideal route to take. Yeah. So we're talking about DHCP, right? So they're saying that the administrator created a new network, right? So when creating a network, you have two options, right? You have using VLAN, which means dividing the same switch, right? So let's say half will be VLAN 1, or no, that is the default, but half will be, let's say, VLAN 100, which will be for, let's say, HR. The next port will be for VLAN 200, which will be for IT, right? You can divide or create a network using that, right? Another option is to get a new switch. Get a new switch, right? So if you have two different switches, you have two different two different networks by default. Open.
Sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. Congratulations, Troy passed. He says he wants to stop by and tell you thank you. You passed the Security Plus. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Sorry, I got distracted, but I saw that one.
What is next?
I don't know. You're taking my verbiage now. What's next for you? Congratulations. Okay, sorry.
Continue. Always have to go higher, right?
Right. Don't stay there.
Move to the next one. All right. So using VLAN or having multiple switches, right, to perform to create a new network, right? So by default, right, having two switches will create two different networks, right? So now it's saying that they added a new network, right? And so let's say this is the new network, but the DHCP server is on a different network, which is the old one.
Okay.
Right? One thing that you have to know about a network or a switch is a switch would block any broadcast from going to the next network. So broadcast, as I mentioned, if I'm connected to port 1 and I send a DHCP broadcast, guess what? It's one to many. So now every device connected to this switch will hear the broadcast, right, for DHCP. However, only the device that replies back will be the DHCP server. So if the DHCP server is connected to the last port, right, and I'm on the first port, I send a broadcast that, hey, which is a discovery, right? I need an IP address, right, and send a broadcast to all the ports. Only the DHCP server will reply, right? So now, what a switch will do is what a switch will never do is to relay a broadcast to the next network. It wouldn't.
It would never do that.
It would never do that.
Okay.
The broadcast will stay on the same network or the same switch, right? It will stay here. However, now, meaning with every department or with every network, you need DHCP server for every single one, which is not ideal, right? Most of the time, you want a centralized DHCP server for what? For the entire organization, regardless if they are in the same network or not, right? So what you have to do is you have to configure IP helper on the new network, which says that anytime someone sends a DHCP broadcast, right, forward it to this specific network, right? So now devices that are connected to this would still have IP address or get IP address from the centralized DHCP server, right? So the answer is A, which is IP helper or IP. I think it's relay agent as well. It's used interchangeably.
IP helper, relay relay.
Relay agent or
Okay.
So IP relay.
A second. Oh, okay. No, back. Okay. Troy said he's finding a job. Thanks for the gifts, Troy.
He found a job?
No. We asked what's next. He said next is to find a job.
Okay.
If you're not following, what jobs can he apply for?
For Security Plus? Oh, I mean, the first option is to dive into SOC analyst role.
SOC analyst? Okay.
If you, that should be the first route if you have the opportunity to do that.
Oh no, the answer. Let's talk. The answer was A.
Okay. I'm gonna explain that. So IP helper, right? So the simple explanation is,
hey Cal.
Switches, right? Blocks broadcast or will never carry broadcast from its network to the next. It will stop on the switch, right? But DHCP uses broadcast, which is discovery, right? So in order for you to use a different network segment, so if you want to centralize the DHCP server, you have to configure IP helper on the new network so that it can relay the information to the next network, right? So that is it. Reservation, right? DHCP reservation is basically reserving an IP, right? Reserving an IP to a host or device, right? So a simple example would be a printer, right? Remember, DHCP, DHCP, its job is dynamically assign IP address to devices, right? And then it leases that IP address to the device. So it's like similar to renting, right? So if on my laptop is at home, right? I'll ask for IP address. The DHCP server will give me the IP address. I use the IP address for, I think the default is like 7 days. Within 7 days, the DHCP server will take away that IP address from me, unless I'm still there, right? It's similar to renting, right? If you rent for a year or lease for a year, and the year is about to end, you can tell your landlord that, hey, can I extend my lease? Right.
Okay.
So if my device is still online before that 7 days, my device can request for extension. Right.
Okay. Broad would like to know: does DHCP assign IP addresses automatically?
Yeah, that is the whole point of DHCP.
Automatically.
Dynamic host configuration protocol. Yeah.
Would there ever be a time where you don't do it? You do it manually?
And that is static assignment. So there's
static.
2 ways of assigning IP address to a device on the network. Static, which means I log into my computer and then assign an IP.
Okay.
Right? Or use a DHCP server. So any time a device come online, they're going to get an IP address automatically, right?
Okay.
So so reservation is basically, although there's an IP address pool, you can decide that, from the address that 200 to that 225 would be reserved, right? So now you can use those reservation for, let's say, the printer, right? Or any device that you think might need a static IP, right? You can use reservation. Exclusion is basically removing a specific IP range from removing a specific IP range as part of the DHCP process. So now that specific IP address wouldn't be part of the assignment, right? That is exclusion. Scope is basically the IP address range that is being used in DHCP, right?
Hey, Ben, where are you watching us from? But just in case you can't watch, I know sometimes it's late. We come on pretty late because we got to put the toddler to bed and all those 9 yards, But the full video is on YouTube just in case, okay? If you can't, stay up and watch us, I totally get it. Reboot sets, so it converts the broadcast from DHCP into unicast?
Oh, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say convert to... I'll probably have to look into that.
Okay.
I don't think it converts into unicast. I'll probably have to look into that. Yeah, if I say yes or no, I might be lying to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to look into that.
All right. And then Scorpio said you're likely use static for switches, servers, router, etc. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That was the last question for the day.
Yes, that was the last question
Before
for the
he
day.
continues to go on. Tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern Time is going to be Linux Plus. If you're interested in Linux, please do stop by. Apparently, you have to take, if you want to be taken serious in the IT world, you have to do Linux. So if you're not following, follow. Thursday is Security Plus, Fridays Cloud Plus, Saturday AWS Cloud Practitioner, Sundays AZ 900. This is Raymond. That's all his information up there. So, Hopeless, you were late. We've been on for a whole hour. Yeah, sorry. Sorry.
But join us tomorrow.
Tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern Time, okay? We were a little late today too, but we kind of made it up because now we're overtime, like 20 minutes overtime. All right. Good night, good night, good night.
Good night, everyone.
Thanks for joining in. Congratulations again, Choi.
Yes, congratulations. All right. What is it? You see this?
What's that?
Yeah. What's that? You do see it?
Yeah, see it here.
V.